Hurricane Helene tore through South Carolina and North Carolina. It left a trail of devastation in its wake. The storm's fury was immense. It claimed the lives of at least 190 people. Homes were reduced to rubble. Businesses were destroyed. The storm's impact was felt far and wide. Greenville County was particularly hard hit. Power outages became the norm. Buildings lay in ruins. The storm's aftermath painted a grim picture. The true extent of the damage is still being assessed. Early estimates suggest a multi-billion-dollar recovery effort. This will be a long and arduous process. The storm's impact on infrastructure has been catastrophic. Roads are impassable, littered with debris. Bridges have crumbled. This destruction has made it incredibly difficult for aid to reach those in need. The storm surge was particularly destructive. Coastal communities faced the brunt of Helene's fury. The rising waters inundated homes and businesses, leaving behind a trail of destruction. The storm's impact will be felt for years to come. The storm's intensity has left many in shock. The road to recovery will be long and arduous. However, amidst the devastation, there is a glimmer of hope. Communities are coming together. They are supporting one another. They are determined to rebuild their lives. In the immediate aftermath of Hurricane Helene, survival became the top priority. Millions of people were left without power. The lack of electricity crippled essential services. Hospitals struggled to function. Communication networks went down. This made it incredibly difficult to coordinate relief efforts. Clean water became a precious commodity. The storm surge contaminated water supplies. This posed a serious health risk. People were forced to rely on bottled water. However, supplies quickly dwindled. Food shortages also became a major concern. Grocery stores were emptied. Supply chains were disrupted. This left many families struggling to feed themselves. The situation was dire. The lack of basic necessities created a sense of desperation. People were forced to queue for hours for food and water. Tempers flared as the situation grew more desperate. The struggle for survival was real. As the scale of the disaster became apparent, help began to pour in from across the country. President Biden acted swiftly. He declared a federal state of emergency. This freed up vital resources. It allowed FEMA to coordinate relief efforts. Up to 1,000 soldiers were deployed to the affected areas. Their mission was clear: provide aid and assistance to those in need. They worked tirelessly to clear debris, distribute supplies, and restore order. Aid organizations, such as the Red Cross and the Salvation Army, mobilized their volunteers. They set up shelters for those who had lost their homes. They provided food, water, and medical care to those in need. Telecommunications companies stepped up to help. Spectrum and Verizon offered free Wi-Fi and data services. This was a lifeline for those who had lost communication. It allowed them to connect with loved ones and seek help. Section 4. The long road to recovery. While the immediate relief efforts were crucial, the long road to recovery has just begun. The scale of the damage is immense. Rebuilding infrastructure will be a monumental task. It will require billions of dollars and years of work. FEMA is facing significant funding challenges. The agency is already stretched thin. It is dealing with multiple disasters across the country. This raises concerns about the long-term availability of resources. The ongoing COVID-19 pandemic is complicating recovery efforts. Hospitals are overwhelmed. Healthcare workers are stretched thin. This is making it difficult to provide adequate care to those in need. The economic impact of the storm is also a major concern. Businesses have been destroyed, jobs have been lost. This will have a ripple effect throughout the affected communities. Section 5. The spirit of resilience. Despite the unimaginable challenges, the communities impacted by Hurricane Helene are demonstrating remarkable resilience. Neighbors are helping neighbors. Strangers are lending a hand. The human spirit is shining through the darkness. Local businesses are slowly reopening their doors. They are determined to rebuild their livelihoods. They are a symbol of hope. They represent the community's determination to recover. The outpouring of support from across the country has been overwhelming. Donations have poured in, volunteers have flocked to the affected areas. This generosity is a testament to the best of humanity. The spirit of resilience is palpable. It is this spirit that will ultimately see these communities through this difficult time. It is a testament to the strength of the human spirit. Section 6. Lessons learned, hope endures. The devastation caused by Hurricane Helene serves as a stark reminder of the power of nature. It also highlights the importance of disaster preparedness. We must learn from this experience. We must strengthen our infrastructure. We must improve our response systems. This tragedy has tested the limits of our resilience. However, it has also revealed the depth of our compassion. We have witnessed incredible acts of courage, selflessness, and generosity. This gives us hope. The road to recovery will be long and arduous, but the human spirit is indomitable. With time, with effort, and with the support of one another, these communities will rebuild. They will emerge from this tragedy stronger than ever before. Hope endures.